Captain Aaron Brooks' new peace could not last long. Days after Ian Prime's joyful celebrations, urgent news reached Admiral Sophia Grant. Varu fleets had regrouped near their home sector, preparing another massive attack. The galaxy watched nervously, knowing humanity faced its greatest test yet. Aaron immediately joined Admiral Grant aboard the Freedom. They discussed plans seriously, knowing victory required courage, teamwork, and smart tactics. "Captain, we must strike quickly," Sophia declared firmly. "The Varu expect us to wait and defend." "Surprise is our best advantage," Aaron nodded thoughtfully. "If we strike their central command directly, their fleet will become confused and disorganized," Sophia agreed. "Exactly. We'll lead with the Freedom, but your crew's skill will be crucial." Preparations began quickly. Zoe Turner ensured Resolute systems were fully prepared, improving shields and weapons even more. Evan Carter ran intensive drone training, perfecting tactics to disrupt Varu formations. Governor Laura Bennett joined Aaron briefly, concern clear in her eyes. "Captain, Eden Prime stands ready. Our people will support you in any way possible." Aaron smiled gently, appreciating her strength. "Your bravery inspires us all." "We'll return victorious, Governor." Resolute and Freedom launched towards the Varu sector. The journey was tense, crews working diligently. Aaron moved through Resolute, speaking personally with each crew member, boosting their courage and confidence. "Remember," he encouraged them calmly, "we fight not just for Eden Prime, but for humanity's future." As the Varu sector appeared, Aaron felt tension tighten within him. Hundreds of enemy ships waited, clearly expecting human forces. Admiral Grant's voice came through clearly, steady and reassuring. "All ships, prepare for battle. Fight bravely and we'll achieve victory." Aaron ordered calmly, "Zoe, shields to maximum. Evan, release drones on my command." Resolute surged forward alongside Freedom, engaging the enemy fleet fiercely. Varu ships fired rapidly, filling space with deadly beams of energy. Aaron guided Resolute skillfully, dodging attacks while striking enemy ships effectively. Evan deployed drones carefully, disrupting enemy coordination. Zoe adjusted Resolute shields repeatedly, keeping them strong despite heavy damage. "Captain," Zoe warned urgently, "we can't sustain this level of attack much longer." Aaron stayed calm. "Hold firm, Zoe. We'll break through." Resolute moved closer to the Varu command ship, the enemy's most heavily guarded vessel. Aaron's heart beat fast, but he remained calm, guiding Resolute expertly through enemy fire. Varu fighters tried desperately to stop them, but Evan's drones distracted and confused them. Finally, Aaron saw an opening. "Fire all weapons now," he commanded decisively. Resolute unleashed powerful blasts, striking the Varu command ship hard. Its shields flickered dangerously, allowing Admiral Grant to deliver a devastating follow-up attack. The enemy command ship exploded dramatically, shattering Varu morale. Without clear leadership, the Varu fleet began retreating, panicked and confused. Aaron took a deep breath, allowing brief relief. "Captain," Evan called joyfully, "they're running." Aaron smiled slightly. "Keep pressing them. Victory isn't complete yet." Resolute and Freedom pursued the retreating Varu, ensuring they fully understood humanity's strength and resolve. After several hours, the enemy ships vanished entirely, their threat broken. Aaron spoke warmly to his crew, pride evident in his voice. "You've done incredibly. Humanity stands victorious because of your bravery." The fleet returned triumphantly to Eden Prime, greeted by cheering crowds and joyful celebrations. Laura approached Aaron warmly, pride shining in her eyes. "Captain Brooks, you saved us again," she said gratefully. Aaron shook his head humbly. "We succeeded because of everyone's courage. Humanity united, and that made us strong." Admiral Grant agreed sincerely. "Captain, your leadership inspired us all. The Galactic Council sends their congratulations. They recognize humanity fully as a powerful member." Celebrations lasted for days, the colony filled with laughter, music, and joy. Aaron watched happily, knowing humanity had shown its true strength. Late one night, Zoe found Aaron quietly reflecting beneath the stars. "Captain," she began softly, "it's strange, isn't it? We started just answering a distress signal, and now we've helped humanity become stronger." Aaron smiled warmly at her. "It shows what we can achieve together. Courage, determination, and unity always prevail." Zoe nodded thoughtfully, feeling deeply proud of their journey. Evan soon joined them, smiling warmly. "Captain, humanity's future looks brighter now, thanks to you." Aaron placed a gentle hand on Evan's shoulder. "Thanks to all of us. Every person here played a part." Laura approached quietly, joining their small group. "Captain, Admiral Grant just received word from the Council. The Varro have officially requested peace negotiations." Aaron felt relief flood through him, hope for lasting peace becoming possible. "That's wonderful news, Governor. Perhaps now, humanity can finally find lasting peace." Together they stood quietly, feeling hopeful and proud. Humanity had proven its courage, and now peace finally seemed within reach. Aaron felt deep pride in his crew, the colony, and all humanity. They had faced their fears, fought bravely, and emerged stronger, ready to build a better future for everyone. Captain Aaron Brooks walked along the bustling streets of Eden Prime, watching colonists repair their homes and shops. Each person smiled warmly at him, grateful for the safety he and his crew had brought them. Despite the progress, Aaron felt uneasy, aware the Varu threat still lingered. Governor Laura Bennett approached Aaron, noticing his serious expression. "Captain, you're worried," she observed softly. Aaron nodded slowly. "The Varu won't stay quiet forever. I fear they'll return stronger." Laura placed a comforting hand on his shoulder. "Whatever happens, we'll face it together. Eden Prime is stronger now because of you and your crew." Aaron appreciated her trust, but new preparations must continue. Returning to the Resolute, he found Zoe Turner diligently upgrading the ship's systems. "Zoe, how are the improvements coming?" Aaron asked kindly. She smiled proudly. "Captain, I've increased shield strength and upgraded our weapons. We're ready for anything." Aaron nodded approvingly. "Good job. Keep at it." Meanwhile, Admiral Sophia Grant had called another meeting aboard her flagship Freedom. Aaron and Laura quickly joined her, sensing urgency in her request. Sophia looked grave as she spoke. "Our scouts report the Varu gathering a large fleet. They're planning another attack, possibly against Eden Prime again." Laura paled slightly but remained firm. "We'll defend ourselves. The colony is stronger now," Sophia agreed. "But we must strike first, catch them off guard." Aaron considered carefully before speaking. "Admiral, a surprise attack could prevent more suffering. What's your plan?" Sophia's eyes showed determination. "We'll strike their forward base near the border. It's risky, but it might buy us more time." Aaron nodded in agreement. "We'll help. Resolute is ready." The crew prepared swiftly, tension building as they knew the mission's danger. Evan Carter coordinated training sessions, making sure everyone was prepared. Zoe checked and double-checked the ship's systems, leaving nothing to chance. Soon, Resolute and Freedom set course for the Varu forward base. Approaching silently, Aaron felt his heart pounding, aware of the mission's importance. They arrived unnoticed, watching enemy ships moving lazily, unaware of the danger lurking nearby. "Captain, they haven't seen us," Evan whispered, relieved. "Good. Launch drones quietly." "Disable their sensors," Aaron commanded calmly. Evan swiftly released drones that moved stealthily, disabling Varu's sensors. The enemy reacted slowly, confused, and disorganized. "Now!" Aaron ordered decisively. Resolute and Freedom attacked suddenly, weapons firing with precision. Explosions rocked enemy ships, chaos spreading among the Varu. Admiral Grant expertly directed her fleet, pressing the advantage. Skillfully, Aaron maneuvered the Resolute carefully, targeting key enemy ships. Zoe's improvements proved crucial, allowing Resolute to sustain heavy fire while delivering powerful attacks. The Varu, overwhelmed, struggled to respond effectively, yet the Varu rallied, regrouping and launching a fierce counterattack. Resolute shook violently, absorbing enemy hits. Zoe called from engineering, her voice urgent. "Captain, shields dropping fast." Aaron stayed calm. "Reroute all extra power. We can't fall back now." Zoe acted swiftly, redirecting power and stabilizing shields temporarily. Evan maintained drone attacks, disrupting enemy coordination. Despite heavy damage, Resolute continued its brave fight. Seeing Resolute's determination, Admiral Grant led Freedom in a daring maneuver, breaking through enemy lines and destroying their command ship. The Varu fleet, leaderless, scattered chaotically. Aaron allowed himself brief relief, addressing his crew proudly. "Excellent work, everyone. You've shown great courage." Returning to Eden Prime, Aaron and his crew received a warm welcome, celebrations erupting across the colony. Laura stood proudly, speaking to everyone gathered. "Once again, our friends aboard Resolute and Freedom protected us. We are safe because of their bravery and sacrifice." Aaron smiled modestly, but Laura insisted, "You've taught us courage and unity, Captain Brooks. Eden Prime is forever grateful." Days later, Aaron reflected quietly near the Resolute, knowing the peace wouldn't last forever. Evan approached gently, sensing Aaron's concerns. "Captain, are you all right?" Evan asked. Quietly, Aaron nodded slowly. "Just thinking about the future. We must remain vigilant." Evan agreed softly. "We will, Captain. Together." Their moment was interrupted by Zoe rushing towards them, excitement evident. "Captain, Admiral Grant has news. The Galactic Council formally recognized our victory. They've declared Eden Prime officially protected territory." Aaron felt relief flood him. Humanity was no longer alone. The galaxy recognized their bravery and strength. This protection meant more safety for Eden Prime and other colonies. Laura quickly joined them, smiling warmly. "Captain, Eden Prime is honored by the Council's decision." Aaron smiled back gently. "It's because of your people's courage. You inspired everyone." Laura spoke softly, sincerity clear. "We couldn't have done it without you and your crew." That evening, Eden Prime held celebrations filled with laughter and joy. Aaron watched happily, proud of everything they'd achieved. He knew threats still existed, but now they faced him united, stronger, and more determined than ever. Late at night, Aaron stood alone, looking at the stars. Admiral Grant approached quietly. "Captain, humanity owes you much," Sophia said sincerely. "Your bravery helped unite us." Aaron smiled humbly. "I was just doing my job, Admiral." Sophia shook her head kindly. "You did more than your job. You gave humanity hope." Aaron remained quiet, grateful but thoughtful. Finally, he replied gently, "Hope is powerful. It keeps us strong." They stood quietly, reflecting on humanity's strength and resilience. Aaron knew more battles awaited, but he faced the future with confidence, supported by brave friends, a united humanity, and the belief that courage and unity could overcome any challenge. Days passed on Eden Prime, and the colony gradually returned to normal. The attack had left deep scars, but the spirit of the people remained unbroken. Governor Laura Bennett worked tirelessly, overseeing the repairs and helping everyone return to their daily lives. She knew they needed strength for whatever might come next. Captain Aaron Brooks and his crew stayed nearby, providing security and assistance wherever needed. Aaron had become a trusted figure among the colonists, admired for his bravery and calm leadership. Admiral Sophia Grant and her fleet stayed in orbit, watching carefully for any signs of the alien attackers returning. One afternoon, Admiral Grant contacted Aaron urgently. "Captain Brooks, I need you on the Freedom. Something important has come up." Aaron quickly made his way to the flagship. Sophia waited for him, her expression serious. "The Galactic Council wants to meet us. They've seen what happened here and want to discuss humanity's role in the galaxy." Aaron felt surprised, but understood the importance. "When do we leave?" he asked simply. "Immediately," Sophia replied. Her voice firm. Aaron informed his crew and the colonists. Laura looked concerned as she listened. Will you return, Captain? He nodded reassuringly. We'll be back. Stay strong, Governor. Aaron and Sophia traveled swiftly to the Galactic Council Station, a massive space structure filled with representatives from many alien races. As they walked through the grand hallways, Aaron felt eyes watching them. Curious and cautious. Inside the council chamber, representatives murmured quietly, waiting to hear what the humans would say. The council leader, Ambassador Ryan, a tall and wise figure, addressed them formally. Humans, your recent defense of Eden Prime has shown great courage. Yet, some here worry your actions may provoke greater threats. Sophia spoke confidently. We defended innocent lives. We seek peace, but we will always protect our people. Aaron added clearly. We did what any honorable race would do. We didn't seek conflict, but we faced it bravely. Ryan listened carefully, considering their words. Another council member, Ambassador Kala, spoke up. Yet your attackers, the Varu, are powerful and dangerous. If humanity continues to provoke them, they could threaten us all. Aaron replied calmly. We didn't provoke them. They attacked us without reason. We responded as anyone would to survive. Ryan raised a hand gently, calming the room. Humans have proven their bravery and strength. Perhaps the council should support them, ensuring peace and stability. Many representatives nodded in agreement, understanding Aaron and Sophia's points. Clearly, Kala still looked concerned. We must be cautious. Supporting humanity openly might anger the Varu further. Aaron stepped forward respectfully. The Varu attacked Eden Prime because they underestimated us. If we show unity and strength, they'll hesitate to attack again. The council discussed quietly, weighing the arguments carefully. After a long debate, Ryan finally announced, we will support humanity. You have shown honor, courage, and respect for life. Together, we will ensure peace. Aaron and Sophia felt relieved and proud. The council's decision strengthened humanity's place in the galaxy. As they prepared to leave, Ryan approached Aaron privately. Captain Brooks, you must know the Varu will return. Be ready, Ryan warned softly. We will be, Aaron replied. Confidently, grateful for Ryan's honesty. Back on Eden Prime, news of the council's decision spread quickly. Laura and the colonists celebrated, feeling safer knowing humanity wasn't alone. Zoe, Evan, and the rest of the Resolute crew worked diligently, upgrading the colony's defenses and the ship. One evening, Zoe approached Aaron, looking pleased. Captain, I've upgraded our shields. We're stronger now. Aaron smiled warmly, proud of her work. Excellent job, Zoe. We might need it sooner than we think. Indeed, Aaron's words proved true. Soon after, Admiral Grant contacted them again, her voice tense. Captain, the Varu have attacked another colony nearby. We need your help immediately. Aaron didn't hesitate. We're ready, Admiral. We'll leave at once. The Resolute and Freedom raced towards the new colony, Harmony, arriving just in time. The Varu fleet hovered menacingly, their weapons ready to strike. Aaron took a deep breath, steadying himself. Engage carefully, he instructed his crew calmly. Remember, we fight to protect. The Resolute and Freedom attacked swiftly, surprising the Varu, who didn't expect quick human reinforcements. Zoe's upgrades proved vital, allowing them to withstand enemy fire much better. Evan skillfully coordinated drone attacks, distracting and confusing the Varu fleet. Amid the fierce battle, the Resolute sustained heavy damage but fought bravely. Aaron guided his ship expertly, finding weak points in the enemy lines. Admiral Grant's flagship provided powerful support, pushing the Varu back. Realizing their plan had failed, the Varu retreated once again. Harmony Colony cheered gratefully, knowing humanity had protected them. Aaron, tired but satisfied, communicated with Admiral Grant. Another victory, Captain, she said appreciatively. Your crew impresses me every time. Aaron replied modestly. We're just doing what's right. We'll always stand ready to help. Returning to Eden Prime, Aaron and his crew were welcomed warmly. Laura thanked him sincerely, pride evident in her voice. You're heroes, Captain Brooks. Aaron shook his head slightly, humble as ever. We're just humans, Governor. And humans protect each other. Days later, a message arrived from the Galactic Council, formally declaring humanity an important ally. This news spread quickly, giving hope and pride to everyone on Eden Prime. Aaron watched his crew celebrate, feeling deeply proud of their courage and dedication. Laura stood beside him, smiling gently. You've changed everything, Captain. He smiled warmly in return. No, Governor, we all have. Together. They watched the joyful celebration, feeling confident that whatever challenges the future held, humanity would face them united, strong, and ready to protect those in need. The battle above Eden Prime was fierce, and the Resolute struggled to hold against the powerful alien ships. Captain Aaron Brooks knew his crew had done all they could, but the Resolute was severely damaged. Yet, they continued to fight bravely. Hoping for help, engineer Zoe Turner hurried to repair sections of the ship that kept breaking. She felt tired, sweat dripping down her face, but she refused to stop. Captain, she said, breathing heavily, the engines are weak. We can't last much longer like this. Aaron nodded, understanding the situation well. Keep doing your best, Zoe. Help will come. He turned back to the battle, eyes locked on the view screen. Suddenly, Evan Carter shouted from his station, excitement clear in his voice. Captain, more ships are coming. They're human. Aaron felt a wave of relief. The screen showed several new ships, strong and advanced, led by Admiral Sophia Grant aboard the flagship Freedom. They quickly joined the battle, firing powerful weapons and pushing the enemy back. The Resolute crew cheered, spirits lifting as they saw the enemy falter. Aaron quickly sent a message. Admiral Grant, your timing is perfect. Sophia's voice came through clearly, calm and authoritative. Captain Brooks, we've received your distress signals. Let's end this. With the new ship's arrival, the enemy fleet began to retreat, their confidence broken. The Freedom and the other human ships chased them, forcing them further away from Eden Prime. Aaron took a deep breath, allowing himself a moment of relief. Zoe, how bad is the damage? She replied from engineering, her voice steady but concerned. Severe, Captain. We'll need extensive repairs. Aaron nodded to himself. Prepare for landing on Eden Prime. We'll help with rescue efforts and fix the ship as best we can on the ground. The Resolute slowly descended, landing carefully on a large open field near the shelters. Governor Laura Bennett waited anxiously, surrounded by colonists who watched with grateful eyes. As Aaron and his crew stepped off the ship, Laura approached them with deep gratitude. Captain Brooks, she said warmly, we owe you everything. Aaron shook his head humbly. We only did what was right. Admiral Grant and her fleet deserve much of the credit. Laura turned to Admiral Grant as she stepped forward. Thank you, Admiral. Eden Prime is forever grateful. Sophia Grant smiled warmly but remained serious. The fight isn't over yet, Governor. This attack proves the galaxy is more dangerous than we thought. We must be ready for more battles ahead. Laura nodded seriously, understanding the Admiral's point. We will help however we can. Over the next days, the colonists and the Resolute crew worked together to repair the ship and rebuild the colony. Zoe led the engineering repairs, showing colonists clever ways to fix and strengthen buildings quickly. Evan worked alongside doctors, helping treat the injured colonists. His kindness and gentle manner made him popular with the colonists, especially children who looked up to him as a hero. Aaron spent hours planning future defenses with Admiral Grant and Laura. He admired the colonists' bravery and determination. Knowing Eden Prime had proven humanity's courage, one evening, Aaron stood quietly watching the sunset, feeling hopeful despite the hardships. Laura approached him, standing silently by his side for a moment. Thank you again, Laura said softly. Your bravery saved us all. Aaron smiled slightly, humble as always. We couldn't have done it without everyone's strength. You all inspired us. Laura nodded gently, looking out at the slowly rebuilding colony. I was terrified when the attack started. But now, seeing everyone work together, I feel stronger. Aaron agreed quietly. Humans have always been at our best when facing challenges. It's what makes us strong. They stood silently, sharing the peaceful moment, knowing more battles might come, but feeling ready to face them together. The attack on Eden Prime had united them, teaching them the importance of courage, teamwork, and hope. Meanwhile, far away, from Eden Prime, the alien commanders gathered, angry and shocked at their defeat. Their leader, known only as Varu, slammed his fist on a table, eyes burning with rage. How did humans defeat us? Varu demanded furiously. They are weak, insignificant. Another commander stepped forward cautiously. They are stronger than we. Thought. Their courage and determination surprised us. Varu growled deeply, determined and furious. We underestimated them once. Never again. Back on Eden Prime, Zoe finished repairs on the Resolute, proud of what they'd accomplished. She walked towards Aaron and Laura, smiling despite her exhaustion. Captain, the ship's ready again, she reported confidently. Aaron nodded, grateful. Excellent work, Zoe. Laura looked impressed. You're all incredible. Eden Prime won't forget your help. Aaron stood straighter, proud of his crew and the colonists. We will always answer the call for help. It's who we are. Laura smiled, feeling safe and hopeful for the future. Admiral Grant joined them, pleased with the work completed. Captain Brooks, your ship might be old, but your crew's skill and bravery are unmatched, she said respectfully. Aaron smiled, appreciative. Thank you, Admiral. We'll always be ready. That evening, the colonists and the crew gathered, sharing food, laughter, and stories. It was a brief moment of peace, a chance to remember what they fought for. Aaron watched his crew interact warmly. With the colonists, proud of their strength and kindness. Laura stood, speaking clearly and confidently. We've faced terrible danger, but we've proven humanity's resilience. Together, we've overcome fear and uncertainty. Eden Prime will rebuild, stronger than ever. Her words inspired everyone, and cheers filled the air. Aaron listened carefully, knowing Laura spoke truthfully. Humanity had faced danger, stood firm, and emerged stronger. Late that night, Aaron stood alone under the stars, thinking deeply. Evan approached quietly, standing beside him. Captain, Evan said softly, do you think the aliens will return? Aaron looked thoughtfully at the night sky. They might, Evan, but we'll be ready. We'll protect our people, no matter the cost. Evan nodded confidently, inspired by Aaron's courage. I trust you, Captain, and I'll be ready too. Aaron smiled warmly at the young officer. I know you will, Evan. I'm proud of you and everyone on the Resolute. They stood together silently, watching the stars, knowing challenges awaited them. Yet their hearts remained strong, united by the bonds forged in battle. Eden Prime had shown them their true strength, hope, courage, and the belief in each other. Captain Aaron Brooks stood on the bridge of the Resolute, his eyes sharp and focused on the enemy fleet surrounding Eden Prime. The enemy ships quickly regrouped after their initial surprise, their red lights blinking ominously as they prepared another attack. Get ready, Aaron ordered his crew calmly. They'll hit us harder this time. The Resolute shook as enemy fire struck its shields. Aaron gripped the command chair tightly, never losing his cool. Hold steady, he instructed firmly. Focus on protecting the colony. Engineer Zoe Turner ran from panel to panel, her hands moving fast as she made quick fixes and adjustments. The ship was old, and each hit strained its systems. Zoe was smart and resourceful, using every trick she knew to keep the Resolute going. Captain, shields are weakening. Zoe shouted, worry in her voice. Do what you can, Zoe, Aaron replied. Steadily, we have to keep fighting. On Eden Prime, Governor Laura Bennett led her people to safety underground. The shelters were crowded, filled with frightened faces looking to her for strength. Laura moved through the shelter, speaking calmly and reassuringly, helping the injured and comforting children. "Stay strong," she urged gently. "Help is fighting for us right now. We must remain calm and trust them." Outside, explosions lit up the sky as the battle raged on. Laura felt helpless, but she knew she had to stay strong for her people. Back in space, Aaron noticed enemy fighters starting to surround them. His mind raced, quickly coming up with a new plan. "Evan, launch drones," he commanded sharply. "Distract them long enough for us to reposition." Evan Carter moved quickly, launching drones from the Resolute. The small drones darted around the enemy ships, creating confusion and giving the Resolute the chance it needed. "Now, move behind their fleet," Aaron directed confidently. "Target their weapons. Let's give them something to think about." The Resolute slipped behind enemy lines, firing carefully aimed shots at the alien vessel's weapon systems. Surprised again, the enemy ships slowed, their attack becoming uncertain. Aaron saw his chance and pressed the advantage. "Open all channels," he told Evan. "Broadcast a message to the attackers." "Ready, Captain," Evan responded, pressing buttons quickly. Aaron spoke firmly and clearly, his voice steady. "This is Captain Brooks of the human ship Resolute. Leave Eden. Prime immediately. If you continue to attack innocent lives, we will defend them with everything we have." For a moment, there was silence. Then a harsh alien voice crackled through the speakers. "Humans are weak," it growled. "You cannot win." Aaron didn't flinch. "Do not underestimate us," he replied calmly. "We will fight until the end." The enemy. Ships hesitated, their confidence shaken by the unexpected resistance. But then they renewed their attack. Fiercer than before, Zoe shouted from engineering, "Captain, systems are overloaded. We're running out of options." Aaron took a deep breath. Steadying himself, "Prepare for emergency measures," he ordered decisively. "Reroute all available power to shields and weapons." The Resolute trembled violently under the intense attack. Sparks flew from damaged panels, and the lights flickered dangerously. But the crew held strong, determined to protect Eden Prime. On. The colony, Laura, and the others felt the ground shake with each explosion. Fear filled the shelters, but Laura continued to comfort her people. Refusing to let panic take over. Above, Aaron saw another opportunity as one enemy ship moved too. "Close. Target that ship. Fire all available weapons." Weapons blazed, striking the enemy ship directly. It exploded dramatically, sending debris scattering. This victory, though small, lifted the crew's spirits. "Well done," Aaron praised his crew, maintaining confidence. "Keep it up. We can do this." The enemy fleet seemed uncertain, pulling back slightly to reconsider their strategy. Aaron used this brief pause to communicate with Eden Prime. "Governor Bennett, we have a short break," Aaron said quickly. "Check on your survivors and report back." Laura answered swiftly. "We're holding, Captain." "Thank you. Your bravery gives us strength." Aaron nodded, though she couldn't see him. "Stay strong, Governor. We won't abandon you." Zoe appeared on the bridge, exhausted but determined. "Captain, I've reinforced shields temporarily, but we need a permanent solution." Aaron nodded thoughtfully. "We must hold out until reinforcements arrive. Evan, send out another distress signal." Evan quickly sent a signal, his voice hopeful as he spoke into the transmitter. "Resolute calling any available human ships. Eden, Prime is under heavy attack. We need immediate support." Aaron turned back to the view screen, eyes narrowed in determination. The enemy fleet prepared for another attack, regrouping swiftly. He understood the enemy's tactics better now and was ready. "Brace yourselves," Aaron warned calmly. "Here they come again." The Resolute met the enemy head-on once more, fighting bravely despite severe damage. Aaron's crew continued their efforts tirelessly, inspired by their captain's calm leadership and courage. Below, Laura stood firm. her voice clear as she reassured her people, knowing the Resolute was fighting fiercely above them. Together, the colonists and the ship's crew fought on, determined to survive and prove to their attackers and the galaxy that humanity was far stronger than anyone had imagined. On Eden Prime, a colony at the very edge of explored space, life was quiet and simple. People farmed, built homes, and worked together peacefully. Governor Laura Bennett, a strong woman known for being calm and fair, made sure everyone stayed safe and happy. But one day, everything changed. As the morning sun rose bright and clear over the green fields, Laura stood at the window of her small office. She watched as children laughed and chased each other, and farmers started their daily tasks. Her assistant, Emily Clark, came rushing into the room, her face pale and worried. "Governor, something terrible has happened," Emily said, barely catching her breath. "We've lost contact with our patrol ships at the edge of the colony." Laura felt her heart tighten with worry. Losing contact could mean a lot of things, but none of them good. She nodded quickly. "Call the security team and have them prepare defenses. Alert everyone to stay in their homes." Just as Emily rushed away, alarms began sounding across the colony. Laura hurried outside and saw dark shapes filling the sky, ships unlike anything she had seen before. They looked dangerous, their sharp lines and glowing red lights clearly meant for war. Her stomach twisted with fear. Colonists screamed and ran for cover as beams of energy blasted buildings apart. Laura ran toward the main control building, yelling instructions to those she passed. Inside the control room, workers rushed around, trying to understand the situation. "Who are they?" Laura demanded, gripping the control table tightly. "We don't know," a technician named Chris replied, his eyes wide with panic. "They haven't responded to any of our messages. They're just attacking." Laura knew they needed help. "And fast, send a distress signal," she ordered firmly. "Broadcast on all frequencies. Tell anyone listening we are under attack and need immediate assistance." Chris nodded quickly and worked at the controls. "Distress signal sent," he said, his voice shaking far away. In the dark space between stars, Captain Aaron Brooks paced the command deck of his old ship, the Resolute. It was a vessel long past its prime, held together by the hard work of his loyal crew. Though outdated, it had served him well over the years. Aaron had never been a man who needed the newest technology to succeed. A young officer named Evan Carter looked up from his station. "Captain, we're receiving a distress signal," he said urgently. Aaron stepped closer. "Play it." The message crackled through the speakers. "This is Eden Prime. We are under attack. Unknown forces have begun assaulting our colony. We are outnumbered and need help immediately. Please, if anyone can hear us, respond." Aaron's jaw tightened. "How far away is Eden Prime?" Evan checked. "The navigation panel. Not far. We can reach it quickly if we go now." Aaron nodded. "Set a course. Full speed ahead." As the Resolute pushed through space, Aaron thought about what awaited them. His ship was old and his crew small, but they were brave and had faced tough odds before. He trusted them completely. Back on Eden Prime, the attack worsened. Laura and her people fought bravely, but their defenses were weak compared to the enemy. Many buildings burned, smoke and ash filling the air. Laura helped a family find safety inside a shelter, then returned to the control room. "Has anyone replied to our signal?" she asked desperately. Chris shook his head. "Nothing yet." Laura swallowed hard. "We have to hold out. Keep the message going. Someone must hear us." Above Eden Prime, enemy ships hovered, firing steadily. They showed no mercy, destroying everything in their path. Just as Laura was about to lose hope, a small blip appeared on the control panel. "Wait," Chris said suddenly, excitement filling his voice. "There's a ship coming. It's human." Laura looked up, hope rekindled in her heart. "Who are they?" Chris quickly checked the scans. "It's called the Resolute, under command of Captain Aaron Brooks. Laura did not know the name or the ship, but it didn't matter. Help was coming, and right now, any help was better than none. In space. Captain Brooks stood firm on his bridge, assessing the enemy. The alien ships were larger, stronger, and clearly more advanced. Still, Aaron refused to back down. "Prepare for battle," he ordered calmly. "We might not have the best equipment, but we have skill and surprise on our side." His crew moved quickly, getting weapons and shields ready. Aaron turned to Evan. "Send a message to Eden Prime. Tell them we're coming in." Laura heard the message loud and clear. Relief washed over her. They were not alone. She quickly ordered everyone to continue fighting, to hold strong until the Resolute could arrive. The Resolute burst into the battle with guns blazing. Aaron commanded skillfully, hitting the enemy ships where they least expected. Surprised by the daring move, the attackers pulled back briefly, confused and hesitant. "Now!" Aaron shouted, guiding the ship into a tight maneuver that allowed him to fire directly at the enemy command ship. His plan worked perfectly, and a large explosion lit up the sky. The enemy fleet paused, unsure of their next move. Aaron used that moment to contact Laura. "Governor Bennett, we're here. Gather your survivors. We will hold off the enemy as long as we can." Laura wasted no time, organizing the remaining colonists and guiding them to safety. Though the fight was far from over, the arrival of Captain Brooks and the Resolute gave her new hope. She knew now they had a chance. Together, they could fight back and survive. High above, Aaron continued his fierce battle. He knew the enemy would not be surprised for long, and his old ship wouldn't last forever. But he also knew the courage of his crew, the determination of the people on Eden Prime, and the importance of protecting life. That was enough to keep him fighting, no matter how impossible the odds seemed. And so, as the battle raged on, humans stood bravely against an enemy they barely understood, united by courage, determination, and the simple belief that survival was possible. The distress signal had brought them together, and now, side by side, they fought for their lives and their future.